A very good evening. On behalf of the Chandigarh Literary Society, is welcoming our guest author Indu Balachandran and all the CLS viewers for today. Hi Indu, how are you? Can you hear me?
Hi, Chetna.
Yeah.
Great finally meeting up with you on cyberspace at least. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the looks of you and especially your locks, it looks your hair to stay.
What's that, Chetna? I didn't get that.
I said, by the looks of you, it looks your hair to stay.
Yeah, I'm a blabbermouth, but I will try and keep it crisp.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
well, let me introduce our guest. I'm not going to be reeling off a list of her writing journey. You don't want me to sound like Google or Wikipedia, do you? So, if I have to describe Hindu in one sentence, I'll say, have you ever seen a beauty queen, erupting with joy and gushing, I won the contest! I won the contest! So that's the kind of girlish glee which Indu Balachandran brings to her writings as well to her life. So Indu, how's lockdown life going?
well, to begin with, Chetna, thank you so much, and the Chandigarh Literary Society for welcoming me here all the way from Chennai. And
Yeah.
Chetna, it's great to finally see you, and I'm looking at you with a mixture of joy and jealousy because after reading your columns for so many years and being friends on Facebook, I
Yeah.
find that so often you've stolen the topic I was about to write.
So I was fast
So
with it.
yeah, so
Okay.
it's great to be here. And talking about the lockdown, I mean, Chetna, a lot of people often ask me because my latest book is completely out of character. I'm a humor columnist, I'm a travel writer, and I suddenly wrote this book called Runaway Writers,
Yeah, yeah.
which smells like a chicklet when you see it in the shops. And so the same people used to say, "How come you're writing a chicklet?" And my reaction was hilarious. Is much like when you called me in
Yeah,
this lockdown situation to be
yeah,
part of this
yeah.
talk. And my first
Yeah.
thought was, what about my hair?
Oh.
How am I going to be seen? Yeah. How am I going to be seen in public? So much the same way, this my book too, which is seemingly a chicklet, but is much more,
Yeah.
I swear.
Okay.
It was about
So
how I'm
let me
going to be
first,
seen.
Indu, let me just tell the viewers a bit about your books and you.
Yeah,
So, just
yeah.
very briefly, Indu is a travelist, she's a novelist, she's a columnist, and she gave up a lucrative career in advertising to write her first book called Oops and Downs of Advertising. And I have to tell the viewers, she landed herself an even more lucrative job of getting paid to travel to exotic destinations. So, anyways, let's get the conversation rolling. And so that is our, first point of discussion. So, chiclet versus serious lit. So, what's your take on that?
Okay. Okay. First, I have to contradict something. She used this word lucrative too many times, which is a big fat lie. And any writer knows that the only way writing can be lucrative is if you write ransom notes. If you
Oh
write
my
a
god.
ransom note, you get money immediately. Okay, but
Yeah.
not with writing.
Yeah.
So
So I think we
yeah.
need online
So
classes on how to print ransom notes.
yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That's my next career. So,
Okay.
Chetna, I would say that chicklet, I had to kind of redefine chicklet in
Okay.
my own head. Okay. Okay, and just as I look at my hair, isn't it well ironed out?
That's the first comment I made. You looks your hair to stay.
Yeah,
So,
I
so
washed it like
yeah.
this morning, but I
Okay.
used an expensive conditioner and I ironed my hair. So the same
Oh,
way, I
okay.
ironed out some stuff in my head on what chiclet, this category
Right.
genres,
Yeah. Yeah.
implies. And
Okay.
so to me, when I got an offer to write a book, which sounded like
Mhm.
fun, but I had to write a fun, witty romance. I had to
Okay.
redefine it, and so for me, I thought of Nora Ephron, my writing heroine. I thought
Oh.
of Bridget Jones' Diary,
Yeah.
and for me, it is women-centric writing. I don't expect
Hmm.
a lot of men to read it. It's
Yeah.
women writing for women with
Yeah.
womanly insights about our
Mhm.
lives. But it's about
Mhm.
a girl of today with a girl
Mhm.
of great purpose and
Okay.
dreams, and who
Mhm.
breaks conventions
Mhm.
to follow her dreams. And
Mhm.
the romance is fun romance. It's
Mhm.
conversational
Mhm.
romance.
Mhm.
There's banter and wit and
Mhm.
comebacks and
Mhm.
insults, and it's
Mhm.
so I would like to
Okay.
redefine it as wit lit, if there can such a
Which lit?
category, not
Okay.
chicklet,
Okay,
wit lit.
can I butt in a bit here? We authors
Yeah.
can be pretty vain sometimes, so we won't even call it chick, not CHICK, but we call it chic lit. CHIC.
Ah, that's even a better word. See,
Yeah.
just trust you to beat me. I was planning to say that, but you said it before me. Just like you told me.
Remember I'm first with the idea.
Yeah. So
Okay.
over to you again, Chetna.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Tell me.
so this whole debate about, chiclet not being seen as serious literature and, it's sort of seen as fluff and, it's seen as being frivolous. So, how do you see chiclet writing? What are the challenges of, chiclet writing? And is it like,
Ah.
if you want to sort of not make it look like chiclet, do you have to toss in a couple of male characters, put them in the pressure cooker, and make it into a non-chiclet, genre? So how does it work?
Actually, I didn't really, actually, to begin with, I really have no big hang-ups. I am a feminist. I love feminist writing, all of that.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I really didn't have a huge hang-up about is this chiclet or not chiclet. Okay, so I
Hmm.
didn't care. You call it anyway, but you bloody buy my book. That's about all. Okay,
That's
so.
practical.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
to me it's my book is well, let me show you the book. Here it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Let's show it to the viewers. You have to keep it in the center of it, right? A little bit to
Am
the
I holding it
center.
properly?
No,
I
it's
don't know
really
where
it's
I'm
only
holding.
visible to me. Yeah, there. We can see it. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
my book is called Runaway Writers. It's
Yeah.
not. There are no high heels in it, and there is no a silhouette of a hunk
The
of a man in the
stereotypes.
background.
Okay. Okay.
it's
Yeah.
it's about three
Yeah.
girls sitting in
Hmm.
Santorini, which is recognizably Santorini. So I would
Yeah.
like to
Yeah.
think of my book as a part travelogue, and
Okay.
it's a fun story. It's an absolutely readable, fun story of a girl
Yeah.
from Chennai who
Yeah.
lives in Arepuram, which is my
Okay.
locality. And
Okay.
this, of course, as a lot of people said, Indu, we could hear your voice in it, but
Oh
which
my God.
just filled me with dread, because who wants to hear a 60-year-old's voice? But
Oh, so
much of
candid
it,
you are. Hmm.
yeah, so much of it is the childhood part is all my daughter's childhood, growing up in
Okay.
Chennai, and
Okay.
we're a
Okay.
typical middle class Tambram family, and
Okay.
it's about how she breaks out of this, and she does something crazy and leaves a Citibank job and
Hmm.
wants this urge to be a writer. So the whole
Hmm.
book is
Hmm.
actually the joy
Hmm.
of being a writer, the
Hmm.
frustrations of being a writer, and
Hmm.
for this to write the story. I just put in my life literally because I've
Okay.
been to Greece, I've been on a writer's workshop. So all I had to
Wow.
do was just put that. Yes, by the way, Chetna, we didn't learn a
Yeah.
thing in that
You didn't do
workshop.
a thing in the writer's workshop, but of
We
course the book
never,
came out
it
of
was
that,
such a,
right?
it was hilarious. It was a baby
Okay.
class. It was an absolute
Okay.
baby class for beginners of writing.
My
But
God.
we made, we as my sister and I, we made the most spectacular lifelong friends. We met eccentric
Okay.
characters. And
Okay.
so I made up all the writing exercises that I put in the book, which is, that was the challenge, not writing about a girl, more about
Yeah.
making it all sound authentic. But
Yeah.
that's the part I love the most. So I would say it's a
Okay.
book
Okay.
about writers, writing, and the
Modern.
joy of being published and
Yeah.
following your dreams. Because this girl was destined for something else and she broke away. So
Okay.
that's what,
Okay.
yeah,
So,
it was more the.
so I, taking on from the theme of this book and your protagonist, Ambujakshi, right? Ambi, as she's called. So, that brings me to next question. If I can coin this
You're a bit
term,
unclear.
can you hear me? Am I audible now?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
breaking
okay.
up a bit.
Okay, so
Yeah, now better.
if I can coin the term napkin novelist, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter was born on scraps of paper napkin, and your protagonist also sets the narrative rolling by scribbling on pieces of napkin. So I want to ask you, are you yourself a napkin novelist? If I can coin that word.
You just hit the nail on the head. I am a terrible person socially because in restaurants I'm leaning back to listen to eavesdrop on conversations. Yeah, of course, part of being a writer is to be, to observe people.
Observer, spectator, yeah.
Yeah, I take it to extremes, and I'm so
My
rude that
God.
I stop. I'm rude enough to actually stop and write down some funny thing I heard somewhere. And
In the middle of a conversation, okay?
in the middle of a conversation, I write down crazy stuff I see on the roads. I take
Okay.
pictures.
Yeah.
I'm a very rude, extremely intrusive person, I have to tell you. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay.
throughout my
So you
career in
are a napkin
advertising,
novelist,
I
yeah.
used, yeah, even in advertising, I used to be
Yeah,
constantly
yeah.
writing down funny things that happened at meetings, and that led
Oh
to,
my God.
I had all my material in the form of writing pads, while my boss
Okay,
thought I was
okay,
so
okay.
conscientious. I was writing down every word of what the client was saying.
Okay.
But I do write. I keep jotting down. So I'm a jotter writer. Absolutely, I'm like that. Yeah, and I
Okay,
just keep
okay.
dipping into stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
from this whole napkin talk and your travels all over Greece and all that. Well, anyways, I have to do a bit of banter about that lucrative bit. So I have to tell the
okay.
viewers. I have to tell the viewers. We're all facing an economic recession, a downturn. So in case they need a bit of tips about landing a windfall, so I think Indu is the right person because she has been winning, windfalls through her contest, entries. And if I can let out the secret, she has won a car through a contest, and she has won some tolas of gold also through a contest. So that's the lucrative bit.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of people say I'm lucky, but I'm not. I'm just very smart. I keep
Oh,
entering contests
contest.
and winning.
Okay.
And I better do that because I've been trained to write slogans all my life for 30 years.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
so I do that. It's supposed to be the ultimate middle class activity. Where most people say, "What is this rubbish contest? Do they actually give out the prizes?" But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm that very canny housewife who thinks, "Why don't I send an entry?" So I do write slogans, and I've won up to 25 prizes, including 1 kilo of gold. And this
Oh
last year I
goodness!
won a Maruti. Last year
Oh
I won a
goodness! So you
Maruti
are
car.
very, very
So
smart, not just smart. You're
yeah,
very
and
smart
not
with your
lucky.
punchlines. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So yeah,
So,
that's
you know,
one of the
coming to your,
call-outs.
yeah, coming to your book.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing narrative, so travelist versus novelist, you know. So, what's the dividing line? You know, where do you stop being the travelist when you're writing, and where do you start being the novelist? You know. So how do you
Well,
seamlessly straddle both these roles in a narrative?
yeah. Well, I think I'm a natural born humorist and travel writer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to sustain writing a novel, I write
Mm-hmm.
short pieces. Nothing
Okay,
exceeds 800 words. And
okay,
as an
okay.
advertising person,
Mm-hmm.
advertising person, Chetna,
Mm-hmm.
we had to write plots which lasted 30 seconds. 30
Oh,
seconds. We
yeah. So
had
you
to
have to be
have a
brief.
plot. Yeah,
Yeah,
we had to
yeah,
have a plot, we had to have characters, we had to have
yeah.
the product working, we had to have a
Hmm.
twist in the tail, we also
Hmm.
had to have a song. I mean, we
Jingle.
trained to write,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, a jingle. So
Hmm.
we trained to write 30-second stories. But to write a
Okay.
whole novel
Hmm.
was scary. It was so scary to write
Yeah.
65,000 words. So
Yeah.
I think I just made. I would love to my book to be seen as a travelogue because it's a lot about Greece, and
Hmm.
part that I truly enjoy, and
Okay.
all. But if the romance is really kind of a flavoring,
Mm-hmm.
it's about. Well, there's fun in the dialogues. There
Mm-hmm.
is it's a racy read, but
Hmm.
romance is a flavoring. But I would love
Yeah.
to be seen. I think it's a travelogue that became a novel.
Okay,
That's the way I see it.
I heard the word romance somewhere. So I think we need to tell our viewers. So just as your protagonist is a bit autobiographical, is the romance in the novel also a bit autobiographical?
I hope my mom isn't listening in on this, but in a previous interview, somebody asked me that, and I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, the romance is absolutely real. It entirely comes from my life with
Hmm.
two romances that I've had so far." And
Oh my
I mean, my
God! Let's hear.
yeah, but of course,
Hmm.
completely delusional romance. Which are
Oh.
one I'm deeply and madly in love with two people. One is Shah Rukh Khan, and
Hmm.
the other is Madhavan. Okay, now these are two
Oh.
actors who I've worked with on Pepsi films. A number of Pepsi films, and
Oh my God! How I envy
yeah,
you.
yeah, Pepsi was my most favorite account in JWT when I was an advertising
Okay.
person. So we worked
Okay.
on a number of films with these people. So if
Uh-huh.
the romance, and they are such fantastic people to have a conversation with, to laugh with.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
so
yeah,
witty.
yeah,
So
yeah,
the hero in my book, which is
yeah.
a guy called KK, he's a
Okay.
Hollywood star. So
Mm-hmm.
this Hollywood star is a kind of a mixture of SRK and Madhavan, I would say.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, the romance came from my life.
Yeah. Okay. You were talking about taking notes, on pieces of napkin
Yeah.
or on, notebooks, and so which brings us to a very, very, integral question about the craft of writing. So,
Oh,
spontaneous writing versus structured writing. So, which school do you belong to?
okay. Yeah, well, I would say that my entire training, I had 30 years of training before I wrote a novel because I was 30
Yeah,
years in advertising. And
yeah, yeah.
I can't think of a better training or learning ground than
Mm-hmm.
advertising
Hmm.
for any novelist. And I'm so happy that I had this background because
Okay.
in advertising,
Yeah.
it discipline is a large part of our life. Discipline.
Yeah,
We have
absolutely.
to, yeah. So,
Hmm.
because there's a deadline to catch, and I
Hmm.
think both my editors are extremely pleased with me that I never missed a deadline.
Oh,
Okay,
wonderful.
because
Hmm.
we live in fear.
You're so
Actually,
used to it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is so to that extent, and then there
Hmm.
is a brief. That everything starts with a brief in advertising.
Hmm. Hmm.
So also for me, there was a
Hmm. Hmm.
brief that I wrote for myself and
Hmm.
vetted with my publisher and editor, and then
Hmm.
I had to stick to that, and
Okay.
embellish it with tales, but there had to be a clear running idea. So I would
Hmm.
constantly check, is the idea still the same? Am I
Hmm.
wandering
Hmm.
away from what I
Hmm.
call the core narrative?
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
it does that. It advertising teaches you, do not bore a reader. So all the
Yes.
parts that you would have left out, I left out.
Hmm.
I
Good. So,
kept,
so
I
it's
kept,
yeah.
every, yeah. So
So,
every
so
chapter I would,
crisp writing is sort of structured into you. It's programmed into your DNA
yes, that's
as an
right. I mean,
advertising person.
we,
Hmm.
y- y- you know, uh, uh, there is a saying we used to say, "Give me
Hmm.
the freedom of a
Yeah.
tightly written brief."
Yeah. Yeah.
You have freedom to let your imagination go, but
Hmm.
stick
Hmm.
to the brief. Stick to the
Yeah.
brief,
Okay.
and
Okay. Okay.
being a
Yeah.
good advertising person, Chetna,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wrote a slogan. I wrote a slogan and a kind of lead line for myself.
Yeah.
And if I
Okay.
may
For
just,
yourself.
it's at the back
Okay.
of my book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please.
So
Let's
it
hear it.
is, if there's a one line, Runaway Writers is a racy comedy about
Hmm.
staying restless
Restless.
till you find the life you love
Hmm.
and the love of your life.
Love of your life.
Okay.
How wonderful.
Yeah, for some
Okay.
reason,
Hmm.
putting it down in a pithy one-liner
Yeah. Yeah.
kept me to that. I had to write two parts of it.
Okay.
Find the life you
So
love
you know,
and find the love of your life.
this love of your life. So who or what do you owe it to? So who inspired you to become a writer, a copywriter?
Yeah, well, I had two or three characters in the book, and you wonder who is Ambuchakshi. Ambuchakshi is my protagonist, by
Hmm.
the way, who hates her name
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fancily changes her name to Ambi.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ambi is really, torn between two kind of very suitable people, and who does she finally
Yeah.
settle
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no big surprise, but I tried to keep a twist to the tail anyway,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
so it's.
But
There's
you
it's
as a
just
writer, where do you get your, writing genes from, if I may say so?
what's
Who
that again,
inspired,
Chetna? I
who
did.
inspired you to be a writer?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, my inspiration for writing for years, I mean,
Hmm.
romance came much later, is
Hmm.
still my biggest love is writing light-hearted stuff. And my
Okay.
big,
Hmm.
and for that, my big hero in writing is Dave Barry. He writes the funniest books, and
Okay.
Nora Ephron. And I have
Yeah.
all the books right there on my bookshelf. I have all
Yeah.
the authors of comedians,
Yeah.
Seinfeld, Tina
Mm-hmm.
Fey,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
of them, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
I read all their
Okay.
books. But
Mm-hmm.
my the biggest influence in my life
Your
is
life.
my
Yeah.
dad.
Wonderful.
He was such a
Oh.
supremely funny man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Same here. Hmm.
yeah. So we had a very, very dubious upbringing, quite a
Yeah.
bad upbringing, by my
Yeah.
father, who fed us on a diet of Mad magazines when we were around
Mad
6 or
magazine.
7 years
Okay.
old.
Okay.
Yeah, we are three
Please.
sisters.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
three sisters. We are three sisters, and we used to read Mad magazine. He fed us on the
Yeah.
poems of Ogden Nash,
Ha
and we
ha
used to all
ha.
write our own nonsense poems. So
Okay.
I think writing, and he was such a funny man himself. He had the most brilliant turn of phrase,
Hmm.
and his. So we kind of grew up thinking, laughing a lot with my dad, all the funny records he brought home. So
Yeah.
humor writing came a bit naturally to me.
Okay.
And there was no turmoil on what am I going to be when I grow up. I knew
Oh,
I'm going to
great.
be a writer.
Okay,
So
I have to butt in here. What will you be when you grow up? So, if you weren't a writer, what would you be?
okay. Let me tell you a secret, and I hope a lot of directors are listening in on this.
I hope so.
Okay, actually, so Chetna, there is this one-liner by Ann Tyler. She says things so beautifully. So this
Yeah.
line is pinned up in my pin board, and it
Okay.
says, "I write,
Hmm.
I write because I want more than one life. It's greed, pure and simple."
How honest,
So,
I must say so.
yeah, who the hell wants to be Indu Balachandran? Not me. I want to be different people. And somehow advertising gave me that sense of one day I was a 6-year-old kid. The other day I was a 70-year-old man. The next day I was a romantic guy trying to woo a girl. I was a absolutely, indisciplined teenager. I could be different people when I'm writing,
Okay.
And so I think the only other profession which actually is even better than being a writer is acting. To be an actor, you actually get to mouth those lines, and I
Dialogues.
think an actor's life is just fantastic. To be so many different people in one lifetime.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll come to some actors a bit later. So I think let's do a bit of fun thing now, and I'm not going to do what is usually called a rapid fire because that's really been under fire lately. So I've invented something called quarantine quickies. Okay.
Okay.
So so
Don't you dare
so
ask out of syllabus questions. Okay.
so I hope they're all within syllabus. And
Okay.
so, anyways, you may have read that during the plague, Shakespeare wrote his King Lear and some other plays. And
Sorry, Chetna, your voice
did you
broke
hear?
up a bit. Can you repeat that?
Okay.
Can you
Yeah,
repeat
sure.
that?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. You must have heard, all those fabled stories about Shakespeare writing King Lear and some of his other plays during the plague. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Hmm. And
You're talking about writing, lockdown writing, is it? Other
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Other
we are
people.
going to, yeah. So this is my first, question of the quarantine quickies, as we are going to call this round. Okay. So, then there was Walt Disney, who also survived, a pandemic-like situation. So, my question to you is, in whose shoes would you have liked to be, Shakespeare or Walt Disney?
Whose shoes would you like to have been during
Would
the?
you have liked, yeah, during the pandemic, the kind of creative work they did during the pandemic?
I would just like to be in my own salsa shoes.
Would you? So you have salsa shoes as
Yeah.
well. Wow, that reminds me of my salsa classes.
I just actually I'm so happy after missing being out and everything. Actually, writers actually long for a lockdown situation, and they
Yes,
write only
yes.
in a lockdown situation, even in a normal
Absolutely.
world without a virus. So I would actually I now I've become it's a kind of become Chetna. I have to admit, like a Stockholm syndrome when I've
Yes.
become fallen in love with my kidnappers. With my kidnappers being my TV
Okay.
set, my kitchen, my gas, and
Yes.
actually, I
That's
of course
how
I
the
have the
script is
privilege.
for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would like
So
to be in
I'm
your
enjoying
shoes.
being.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Your shoes.
enjoying
And
my
your
doing my
salsa
own
shoes.
bits of writing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
it sounds. sympathize with everybody else who's going through a very bad time.
Yes,
But
yes. Hmm.
I'm
It's
quite content
it's a
where I
time.
am now.
Yeah. Okay, so we come to our next question of this quarantine quickies. So the three books you would like to be locked down with, three books which you would
Three
have,
books?
which you would like to be locked down with during the lockdown.
Oh my God. Well, you mean to say the three books
Or
I wish I'd written?
you
Sorry,
you could even mention Netflix movies if you don't want to mention books.
yeah. No, well, my the books I've been actually rereading a lot of stuff, and
Okay.
I've been rereading the whole Dave Barry series practically. But there is this
Okay.
wonderful book, Chetna, which
Yeah.
you should read it too.
Sure.
It's like a chicklet for
Oh.
us older women, and
Oh,
it's
I don't want to.
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
don't. Just a minute, Indu. I don't want to be clubbed among older women.
Okay, yeah. You're way younger than me. Okay, for the
We are
60
all
plus.
young. We are
Okay,
young. We are young. Hmm.
so there's this book. It says there's this lady called Alison Pearson who wrote the
Okay.
first book,
Yeah.
which is I wonder how she does it. It's a
Mm-hmm.
fantastic book about a woman with small children and trying to balance home and career, and it's brilliant and it's so wittily written. It was even made into a famous Hollywood movie with Sarah Jessica Parker. But
Okay.
her
Okay.
second book, which she's
Yeah.
written now, is even better because it's called How Hard Can It Be? You know,
How
and
hard it can be. Okay.
it's yeah, and it's a wonderful book which is for women, which is she's
Hmm.
done. Women who are done with impressing men, and it's none of that. It's about yeah, and it's about women who's managing their careers in a and yet finding fulfillment and joy with their women
Yeah.
friends. It's
Okay.
such a witty read, so that's
Hmm.
the book that I have
You'd love
recently,
to have with you, yeah, during lockdown. Okay, so now
yeah.
coming to our next question. So you are sort of decluttering your bookshelves during lockdown. So which of the following four genres that I'm going to read out of the following four genres, which of the two genres you are going to put on the back shelves or give away to the kabadiwala? Okay, so
Okay.
the first genre is science fiction, second is self-help books, and third is mythology, and
The third one is
third is mythology, books on mythology,
okay. Yeah.
and
Right.
the fourth is murder mysteries.
Okay. Actually,
So
all
which
of
two
them.
genres you would put on the back shelves or give to the kabadiwala?
I've really had enough of mythology and
Okay,
never such a great fan anyway to begin with. So mythology
yeah,
goes, yes.
goes okay.
Science fiction, I absolutely adore only one science fiction writer, Isaac Asimov. I grew up on his work,
Okay.
and I
Mhm.
would never throw away an Isaac Asimov book. I would keep that.
Okay. Okay.
And then what else did you mention? You mentioned no,
Self-help, science fiction, mythology, murder mysteries. Four genres.
murder mysteries. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no mood for murder at all. My God, my bookshelf is just getting very empty suddenly. you know, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just gone away with the Agatha Christie phase,
Oh
and
yeah, that's so true.
so that goes too. So I
So
don't know.
so
I
those
will
two
still
go.
be left with yeah.
Science fiction and
During Corona times, I think
hmm.
there is enough murder and mayhem going on in Netflix.
Oh,
I don't want
that's
to
so.
read any more of that.
So you don't want to read. You're done with that.
And you
Okay.
know what I'm reading, Chetna? Actually, what I would replace in all this is I would replace Reader's Digest.
Oh
All
yes,
of a
of
sudden,
course.
Reader's
Yeah,
Digest. Suddenly, I have rediscovered Reader's Digest, and it's like a dal chawal of reading.
dal
It's so
chawal,
comforting.
khichdi,
It's
khichdi of
so
literature in
so
a sense.
comforting. It's
Yeah,
sweet,
it's comfort
and
food.
I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, a little bit moving towards Bollywood. So during lockdown, a lot of Bollywood, actresses have been putting up their videos on Instagram, cleaning up their houses and, mopping the floors. I'm sure you would have seen that. Can you hear me, Indu? Okay.
Yes.
So
My
during
son does that,
lockdown,
not me.
okay.
Yeah.
So, but during
Yeah.
lockdown, you find some Bollywood diva who's put up a video of her cleaning and scrubbing her house, and she's the pages with which she's scrubbing her window panes are the pages of your book. So, how would you respond to that?
Actually, Chetna, we advertising people are extremely thick-skinned because they
Oh,
always say your today's ad is tomorrow's paper that will hold some oily budgie in it.
yeah,
It's gone. So
yeah,
yeah. So actually, we've learned to take a lot of hard knocks in life from
yeah.
horrible clients who destroy our work at the end of a
Oh
meeting.
God.
Yeah. So
Okay, so you won't mind it.
I would just say, actually, I would be damn excited because it gives me something to write about. Immediately,
Okay,
I think yes, I will be able to
good.
write. I'm always looking for something funny to write about, so I will write about it.
Right.
And it's usually
Okay.
tragedy that makes me laugh.
Okay. Okay. So, you are a Nora Ephron fan, right? So, these lines of Nora Ephron from the film When Harry Met Sally. Okay. So, I'm going to read
Yes,
out
yes.
the lines. Okay. Um, So I love it that you get a crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. So my question is, to which of the following actors would you like to say this line? Okay? Option one, George
Okay.
Clooney. Option one is George Clooney. Option two
And
is Option one is George Clooney.
and
And
others?
option two is Antonio Banderas. I've gotten my favorite
Okay.
also. And of course, option three is Shah Rukh. And option four is Madhavan. So, to
But
whom would you say
nobody.
these
Yeah.
iconic lines?
Actually, obviously, I'm Shah Rukh, but actually, I would knock all of them out and put a young Tom Hanks.
Oh,
He's my
he's not
favorite.
so young anymore.
I absolutely adore Tom Hanks. So maybe a younger Tom Hanks. Okay.
You're younger
Yeah.
term hands. Okay. So now we're almost, coming to the last leg of our, quarantine
Yeah.
quickies. So your protagonist is a ghost tweet writer, and I think you told me you also have done ghost tweeting, right?
No, I just used a tweet. I was briefly a tweet writer for Taj Group of Hotels. I used to do
Okay.
their tweets and I
Okay.
used to do their FP pages.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
I got a hang of the world of tweeting in the
Okay.
early days of tweeting. Now, of course, everybody
Okay.
is a tweeter. Yeah.
Okay, but
So, what's your question, Chetna?
anyways, you are a copywriter and you're such a brilliant copywriter. So my question is that if you were to do ghost tweeting for the following, what would you like to tweet? Donald Trump. You're ghost tweeting for Donald Trump. So what would your ghost tweet say?
Oh God, how I hate that guy. So you're telling me to write a
A ghost
tweet
tweet
for
for
Donald
Donald?
Trump?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to hear you tweeting for him.
I would say Okay, my name rhymes with a number of bad words. Yeah, yeah. I think no. I can't even. I would.
Just
Okay,
say
I'm thinking of
whatever is.
some very bad words.
That's
I'm
okay. No,
thinking
but
of a bad word that
don't.
comes.
Otherwise, you don't speak them out. You can speak them in your head.
No,
Hmm.
I don't even want to get near that guy. I mean, see, very soon I'll break
But
out
but
in
he,
all my gray hair again.
no. But he's paying you dollars to ghost tweet for him. So what would you say in the tweet?
You really got me there. I have
Oh, it's
absolutely
okay.
no answer for this.
Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, we move on to the next person. So you are the ghost
Yeah,
tweeter for Shashi Tharoor.
for Shashi Tharoor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor. He will find. He first of all, Shashi Tharoor will find a very newfangled word for the word ghost itself. He's not going to use it. When he writes to me, he's going to write to me and say, "Will you be my ghost writer?" It's not going to be either ghost nor writer. It's going to be a long-winded word for
Yes.
a hazy
Parag,
apparition. Will you be
Parago.
my writer and be my hazy apparition or some such thing, which
Yes,
I'm never going to get.
you're going to get.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
now I think
I'm no
so
match. I believe in simple language, and I'm going to lose my job within 5 seconds of becoming his tweet writer.
okay.
Yeah.
So I think now we're coming to the last question, which is, we'd like you to just share a punchline or a small anecdote about, the craziest or funniest experience you had regarding your book. Some
Okay.
punchline that you'd like to share.
Uh, okay, Chetna, how I mean, we write what
Yeah.
is called a chicklet, but we
Hmm.
really are, and millions of girls and women and all read it, but you get highly complimented when a guy reads your book, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's so unexpected. And
Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
I must tell you what happened when I wrote this book and it was out, and I met a dear friend of mine, Peetam, and he said, Indu, I absolutely loved your book. I read it from cover to cover. And I thought, this is absolutely the best compliment I ever got.
For
And
chiclets.
yeah, for yes, he said he
Yeah.
even sent me a picture of the book that he bought, holding it
Wow.
proudly, and he said he read it from cover to cover. So I
No.
was so excited till
Wow.
Chetna, I realized that he meant that very literally, meaning first he read the front cover and then he read the back cover.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How literal does
And
it
I,
get?
yeah, later my friend told me, do you really think he read your book? Nothing, no chance. He read the cover and he read the back cover. He's got a gist of your story and he'll get by with you. But he didn't read
Oh
a
God.
single page in between. So never get fooled by this. Somebody said
Well,
somebody read it from cover to cover. So
okay, especially
that
if
is
a
really
man is
crazy.
saying, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially if a man
and
is saying chiclet.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
second, I mean, I have one more funny thing about my book cover. Talking about covers, I suddenly
Yeah.
remembered this one.
Yeah.
When the first cover design was done for me, um,
Yeah.
my publisher was very excited that I got endorsed by
Hmm.
Anuja Chauhan. So it
Oh,
says
wow.
racy, romantic, and crackling with wit. Anuja is a good friend, so she wrote a good
Yeah.
review for me. So they said, "Wow, Anuja Chauhan endorsed your book." So my
Hmm.
first cover design had this in very bold letters with Anuja
Hmm.
Chauhan covering about that much of the
Half
book,
the
and somewhere at the end, yeah, and somewhere at the end was Runaway Writers by Indu
book.
Balachandran.
Why
Okay?
do?
And so I very politely said, I have another different idea, and please, I'm in advertising. can I get a design done by my friend? And we kind of hinted that we would like more of the Santorini, and this
Yeah.
went up, and somewhat little bigger typeface for my name. And
Okay.
but now when I look back on it, I think
Hmm.
if I had only stuck to their design, I regret that I
Yeah.
didn't stick to their design, because my book would have sold many
Sold
more copies.
millions of copies.
You know, young
Okay.
girls would have come in, yeah, they would have come into a bookshop and they would have said, "Wow, Anuja Chauhan," and grabbed the book and gone. And it's too
Yeah.
late. The
Too
sale
late when
has
you reach
been made.
home.
My book is sold. Yeah,
You have the money in your bank. So, and
yeah,
also, okay, one thing that we need to tell our viewers before we sign off. So I believe this book, Runaway Writers, was bought by a UK publisher, and it's been published as
yes.
the Writers Retreat there. So just very very briefly, because we don't have too much time, just tell us about that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my book, which is actually reached the Frankfurt Book Fair and was just lying somewhere in a shelf. A young lady in London picked it up,
Hmm.
and she was uh, there was a new publishing house in London called Jacaranda, with
Yeah.
run by black women, and who were
Hmm.
promoting writings of black women and
Mhm.
colored women, I would say, and
Okay.
there's a fantastic little publishing house, because
Hmm.
London is very racist, and white women
Yes.
get all the glory. So
Yes.
they opened this
Hmm.
thing called Jacaranda, and for
Yeah.
some bizarre reason, my book ticked some boxes, they said, and
Oh.
somehow it really validated my reasons for writing a
Hmm.
book, because
Hmm.
I got this mail which said, I'll show
Hmm.
you the London version. It's called the Writers
Okay.
Retreat.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
yeah, so
Hmm.
it was a it was the best thing that happened to my book. It was they
Yeah.
bought the rights from Speaking Tigers, and they
Okay.
republished it in London, which means I
Hmm.
had to rewrite parts of it, because not
Parts
all
of
of
it.
it.
Okay.
There's a lot
Okay.
of Hindi
Hmm.
and Tamil and
Yeah. Yeah. The terms. So you
English
have
and
to
all.
sort of make it
Yeah,
more universal in
yeah.
its
So they
appeal.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to
Okay.
rewrite it, but it's they invited me for the launch, and we had a fantastic launch function and radio shows.
Hmm.
Here I think by and large publishers leave it up to you. They say authors have to just do their own stuff to sell a book. But
Marketing.
in
Yeah.
London,
Hmm.
yeah, I was treated like some kind of queen for a month. I was a queen for a month,
Wow. Hmm.
and they did so many lovely promos around my book, and my book is doing
Hmm.
well in London, Ireland. It's doing pretty well.
So
So
wonderful.
that
Hmm.
is it's just something that just came out of the blue, and I
Yeah.
consider myself really lucky in that aspect. Not in
Absolutely,
winning
you are.
contests.
Yeah, winning contests and landing windfalls like cars and
Yeah.
gold. You're very lucky. I'm beginning to feel a bit
No,
green.
generally I'm not lucky, but yeah, but
Exactly.
this is,
Okay.
I would say, it's the biggest, luckiest thing that happened in my writing life was this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but just in one sentence, do you think writers should be expected to market their books? Just in one sentence, if you can,
Yeah,
give us your take on that.
yeah. See, yeah, after that first month of a launch, I must say I was very lucky with my first book, which is The Ups and Downs of Advertising.
Yeah.
But things have radically changed. I mean, I had 4 book launches in 4 cities,
Hmm.
and lots of publicity work that they did. And the book sold well because of those very
Yeah.
reasons. But
Okay.
now nobody has funds and sponsorship, and they expect you to do your own stuff in social media, and some are very very savvy at it. And I think
Yeah.
books sell, but Chetna, if only your name had been Chetan and not Chetna,
Oh
your books
God!
would have sold
Don't
more.
remind me of that. Of course, I would have sold more than a
Yeah,
million copies. Just the
yeah.
A had
So
not been there at the end.
unless your second name is Bhagat, you're not going to sell. You don't get the kind of attention from publishers, I think. But
I've done a spoof about that. It's there on YouTube. So we did a spoof, and it's called "Why My Book Has Not Sold a Million Copies." So the
is
spoof
it?
is out there. Yeah, it's there on YouTube. Why
Okay.
my book did not sell a million copies. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was a
Maybe you
wonderful.
should. Yeah. Anyway, your next book, try and put Chetna Keer. Okay, and people will pick it
Okay.
up.
Right. So
Yeah. So
that was a wonderful very engrossing and engaging conversation, and wishing you many more chiclets or shitlets or witchlets or whatever we wish to call that. But before so this was unmasking a surprise package for today. But before we sign off, Indu, can you just rise a bit and give us a bit more view of you? So we have to
okay.
we have to confess to our viewers that both of us
Yeah.
wanted to pretend that this is a face-to-face interaction. We are doing not governed by social distancing protocols. So both of us wore our Kerala Kasavu saris for this
Okay, I'm going to stand up now.
interaction. Oh, wonderful! Yeah, so I'm also
Yeah.
wearing my Kerala Kasavu. So thank you so much for being on the show.
What a remarkable, Chetna, what a remarkable coincidence that we both were Malayali saris. What a coincidence.
Absolutely, Kasavus, because I think that was the only common factor in our wardrobes, I suppose. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you so much, Indu, for being on the show, and wishing you many more travels. And anytime you need a travel companion, you know who to get in touch with.
But don't you dare steal my lines. Don't you dare steal my lines before I write them, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank
thank
you
you so
very.
much. Thank you
Thank
to
you
all
so
our
much.
viewers. Yeah.
Thank you, Chandigarh Literary Society. I'm absolutely honored and thrilled. And Chetna, great, absolutely great meeting you finally.
Absolutely.
And we
Absolutely.
shall meet again in non-virus
Yes.
times, because we are dangerously close in the screen here, but we will get
Absolutely.
together.
Too close for comfort.
Too close, yeah.
Yeah. So here's
So,
signing off, and thanking
bye.
all the CLS viewers for being there on the show. And thank you so much, Indu. And we hope to meet soon in non-social distancing times. Goodbye. Good evening.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.